Hey, are you ripping me off? Good morning, everybody. CJ goes live. CJ Van Slytman, Steel City Houses, 25-year real estate investor, contractor, developer, landlord, all the good stuff. Today, we are in the lovely little city of Latrobe, Pennsylvania. We're not going to watch a house video today. Today, I'm going to talk to you about material costs. Uh, a lot of clients, I think the word of the day is, why is it so expensive? Why are the prices so high right now to build a bathroom or anything, especially lumber? Why is it so high? Why is it so expensive? So I'll give you an idea. Last year, we rehabbed one side of a duplex in a nice part of Pittsburgh, and it was about a $50,000 rehab. This year, well, this week, we're about to start, this upcoming week, about to start the other side of it, and we're going to be at like almost $80,000 for basically the same thing that we did a year and a half ago. So I'm going to walk into Home Depot and I'm going to just look at some of the prices for you homeowners who don't have any idea, or you investors who haven't been to Lowe's in a while, or Home Depot or Busy Beaver, any of those places. We're going to go walk through and I'm going to give you like a couple of minutes to take a look at some of the prices of what like wood is, especially. It's totally insane. So we'll be right back. So let's start with paint. I remember back in the day, which was 3 years ago, paint was 5 gallon, $150. Now it's 300. Even the little $9 and $10 quarts are $25. That's crazy. For a pint of paint, that's insane. Now you can go cheaper. You can get some cheaper brands, but I'll tell you what's going to happen. You're going to paint 5 times with them because it's like putting water on a wall. It just rolls down. It's terrible. $35 for a 1 gallon of stain. Wow. Those prices aren't too bad. Haven't gone up too much. But this is nuts. I use a lot of quad 4 on my jobs. And it's the best caulk in my opinion. You can go with that DAP stuff from Lowe's and Home Depot, that cheap stuff. That used to be $1 a tube. Now it's like $3 a tube. Yeah, this stuff here, terrible. I hate it. But $3.18. One thing that hasn't really gone up too much is liquid nails. Like, it's still kind of reasonable price, but this is where it gets funny. Lumber. Yes, sir. And ma'am, that is not a misprint. You're talking $80 for 12-foot pieces of board. Here's the little cuts if you don't have a saw, you know? Look at the prices of cuts. Wow. Poplar board. Wow. For a little strip of poplar, $8. I don't even know what you do with the strip of it. And that's their premium. Oh. Contractors, if you're seeing this, what are you thinking? Put a comment below. I talk to people like all the time in the business, and everybody has the same opinion, like WTF. And then we get asked, why is it so expensive? Well, you can kind of see what lumber costs. These are just common boards. Getting into plywood, oh my goodness. Price just keeps going up and up and up. Piece of OSB. 3 years ago, it was $15. That's come down actually from 65 to 55. Good luck if you're doing a subfloor. If you've got a house that needs a subfloor right now, you are spending thousands more than you did 3 years ago. Wow. Just wow. Just for subfloor. Yeah, look at my face. Because I'm like, really? I've got this rehab to start next week. And it's going to be close on the budget. Because the prices just seem to keep going up every week. Flooring is another issue. But this lumber thing is ridiculous. If you're just trying to build basic shelves like I did at my house in my basement a couple of weeks ago, boy, you're in for a surprise. Common boards, 1x4, 1x5s that used to cost 50 cents a foot, cost $1.50 a foot now. All these little cuts, that's crazy. $42 for a board. You're better off going and buying a saw and buying your own 8x4 and cutting it into 4 pieces. You'd actually be making out and saving money by having your own saw. You get the saw for free. 2x6 is $30. It is a 16 footer, but geez, come on. Yeah, let's swing around. Wow, come on. 12 footers. All you framers out there, what are you doing? Like when you're going to bid jobs, how are you actually justifying just the framing costs? Right? Because just buying common 2x4s is double what it was. There's really no room for error. In the old days, you have one of your guys miscut something, you're like, just throw the board away, go get a new one. You can't even do that anymore. I see people reusing stuff on jobs now, pulling stuff, old stuff out of walls and reusing it and tucking it so the homeowner or the investor doesn't see it. I don't do that. I think that's bad practice. Yeah, it's expensive to do this, but hey, shingles. Look at a bundle. $40 for a bundle. And that's like $37. It's pretty cheap. And I think that's if you buy it in bulk. Right? Yeah. Look at it, $61 for just shaker. It's not even like pretty. Yeah, $61 per bundle. So you're talking like almost $200 a square now. And then you have labor on top of that. So to lay it, you're talking like $650 a square on your roof. So if you have 10 square, which nobody does, you have a $6,500 project. That's like a porch roof. Doors. Doors are a shock right now. Used to get these panel doors for $100, $120. Now they're $300. They're not even that nice. You get into the decorative doors, and obviously the price is going to go straight up, $400 plus. There's some doors in this lineup that are like $600, and they're not even custom doors. They're just stock doors that, like, you know, your neighbor has. I put these ones on back doors, but for $500, eek. Remember, folks, this is before tax. So even with pro accounts, back in the day, in the late 90s, 2000s, 2010s, with a pro account, contractor like me could get 15 or 20% off all the purchase. Now it's like 2%. It's not even your tax. So as a contractor, we don't even get discounts anymore. And it's been like that for a few years, and I don't see it going back to the way it was, where we used to get discounts. That way we could pass on the savings to you. We can't do that now. Not with $500, $600, $700 doors. Sinks. Gotta have a sink when you do a kitchen, right? There are some sinks in here of $300, $400, $500 for a sink. A basic one bowl. Now this is at Lowe's. So I haven't done Home Depot in a while, but I will be there this week again. So I'll compare the prices at Home Depot, but they're pretty much the same. That's a nice sink, $319. Some of those gray composite ones are real nice too. But they're $500. Water tanks. Water tanks are hilariously priced at this point, because this is just the tank price, right? This is the cheapest one you can get. I think $539. It's a 40 gal. It's got 3-year warranty on it. And your water tanks usually, they'll last 10, 12 years. So I'm not really concerned about warranties on tanks. But some of these are just ridiculous. $700 for a water tank? Don't forget, you got to pay someone to put it in. Flooring, my favorite. Why is flooring so expensive? Well, ma'am, sir, you want the waterproof, you want the good stuff that's going to last. And if you see, it's only a 5-year limited, right? 5-year limited. $419, and you got to pay someone to lay it. It's not 10 cents a square foot. So all said and done, you're in it for $7 or $8 per foot. Do your math. You have 1,000 square foot spot you need flooring in. You're going to look at $8,000, and that's probably cheap. That's probably on the low end, folks. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you were educated today and see what we see as contractors and investors. Comment below, like and subscribe. CJ Goes Live. If you would like to become an investor, give me a call, 412-330-7541. I do it all the time, and I've been doing it for 25 years. Come on and join me. CJ Goes Live.